before our pumpkin class, I'd like to show you some of the ingredients that you'll need to buy to make your pumpkin pie. And that way it'll make it easier for you when you go shopping. You might be familiar with all of the ingredients or none of them. I'm going to add a picture to this video and you'll see all of the spices that you need. You need things like cinnamon, which is Zimt in German. You need nutmeg, which is Muskatnuss. You'll need cloves, which are Nelken, and ginger, which is Ingwer. Or if you have pumpkin pie spice already, then that'll do as well for making your pumpkin pie. Now, one of the ingredients in the pie is silken tofu. We used that in the last chocolate pie demo, and so you'll be familiar with that if you're here for a second time. This is what it looks like. I buy this at my bio company. You want to get this Silken Tofu, silken tofu, this product. This is a custard-like product. It's not firm or medium kind of tofu. It's a really custardy tofu, and this is what we're going to use to make our pumpkin pie super silky. And another ingredient is, I said that we're going to be making the pie from scratch, which is the filling, but we're using a cheddar pie dough. So this is a company called Tante Fanny. This is a Swedish company. You might have seen these kinds of already prepared doughs in the deli section of your grocery store. If you can't find the quiche product, then look for one that says Bläschteig. It'll be very, very similar. This is already pre-made. It comes round, so it's rund. And you'll be able to just roll this out or just place this right into your pie shell. You don't need to use a rolling pin or anything like that. If you don't have a pie shell, you can always use a frying pan, or you can even use some kind of a square pan if you don't have a pie shell, okay? If you have the pie protectors, those are also helpful when using this. If not, then I'll show you how you can make those using tin foil. So now I want to go on to one more thing I wanted to show you. This is the egg replacer that I use. If you aren't vegan like me, if you don't follow a plant-based diet, then you can just use 2 whole eggs, no problem. But this is what I buy at my bio company as my egg substitute. They also have a product by a company called Orgran, O-R-G-R-A-N, and it's also a great egg substitute. So this is a Hokkaido Pumpkin. I have scrubbed this really, really good with soapy water. That's something you want to do because lots of people have touched this, and you want it to be really clean because you're going to be eating this skin. So cut it in half. You're going to need a really heavy, suitable sized knife for that job, okay? So I've taken the seeds out of 1/2 here. I'm just using my ice cream scoop because it's really easy to get around the corners here. And you can save your seeds if you want, either for planting in your own garden to see if you can grow some, or you can roast them. And that's the next step. So now just put them into a baking dish that they'll both fit into. I'm going to add in probably about 1 inch of water here. And then I'm going to cover it with some foil, but before I cover it with the foil, I don't really like foil touching my food, so I'm going to use some parchment paper. You know how parchment paper is always curling, and that's parchment paper tamed. And wrap this up. I have my oven set to 180. I've got it on fan convection. And I'm going to set my timer to 1 hour. I should be able to put my knife in that easily, and then it's going to go in the blender, and that's what you need to do before our class starts. Okay, I'll see you at the pumpkin demo.